On guys, it's Techno, and today we are back with week 11 of the CPC. Now today we are facing Hallow, coach of the New Jersey Lickilickies, and you guys might notice his team is a little bit familiar. That's because he indeed took over Togovar, coach of the Portland Timbers, who we did beat week 2. But he did make some changes to the team. So he dropped the Mega Charizard X for the Mega Altaria, which is honestly really a lot more threatening for my team. And he dropped Xurkitree for Entei, but as we see, it just didn't come. Neither of them did. Um, Looking at our matchup, I kind of brought a similar team to last time. I brought my Ferroseed to kind of help deal with his other things. And then I brought, like, I don't know. It's hard to explain how I thought about this team. I'm not going to get into the team builder this week. The reason for that being because, I'll get into it after the video. It's kind of complicated. But not really that. Okay, whatever. Let's just get right into this battle. So you guys can see I got Gliscor, Vaporeon, Heatran, Crobat, Alakazam, and Ferroseed. As he has Cresselia, Starmie, Altaria, Cobalion, Tangrowth, and Nidoqueen. I'm assuming it's going to be Rocks, Nidoqueen, and a more offensive Cobalion, because offensive Cobalion can do a lot to my team. So yeah, we're just going to get right into what the battle has in store. So I lead off with my Alakazam. Right off the bat, this is a pretty good matchup for me. I can just kind of click Focus Blast versus him and see what he wants to go into, as he does go right into the Tangrowth, and that is going to be confirming that he is indeed Assault Vest. So I just go right into my Ferroseed. He knocks off my Violet, which is unfortunate. However, I will be able to start Hazard stacking here. I get up my Stealth Rocks, and of course the Starmie is going to be... I'm actually going to lower that. The Starmie is going to be what's going to be getting rid of the hazards, and we see that my Bullet Seeds that I brought, probably should have actually brought Seed Palm or something, but I don't know, I'm stupid. I played this match pretty on tilt. I'm just going to say that right now. But yeah, Bullet Seed is going to come out there, do a little bit of damage. I keep getting up Bronx, and this is actually really boring. Basically what's going to happen is he's just going to keep clicking Scald Recover. Okay, wait, okay, I'm actually going to go back to where I switched to the Vaporeon. So now, like, I'm not getting anywhere with this, and I don't have Heal Bell on this Vaporeon, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I didn't. So I just go into my Vaporeon, and I fire off a Wish, and now I can bring my Ferroseed all the way back up if I so desire, which I do. And so Ferroseed's going to come back in, and he just continuously does not get burns on my Ferroseed, which is kind of annoying for him, actually. So Vaporeon's going to come out here. And now my plan is, I know that, like, Ferroseed won't be able to beat this 1v1, so I'm actually going to try to get into my, what's it called, my Alakazam at some point, because I do have the Shadow Ball, and that will be able to beat it. However, he does go into the Tangrowth to take the Toxic, even though he did have Natural Cure on this, and I just got a Toxic on this thing. So now I kind of force it to switch out, and I'm put back in a good position, unless he switches out for his turn, which he does decide to do. So yeah, Ferroseed's going to come back in, and Ferroseed is just going to keep getting up rocks, and rinse repeat, we're back in this situation. So he just keeps clicking Scald. I get him really low right there, and I got kind of excited, but then he just recovers back up. So here, I decided to make the aggressive play, go right into my Alakazam. I'm looking at his team. I don't really need Sash and Alakazam for anything, because I deal with his other Pokemon pretty well, especially even his sweepers I can deal with pretty well. So I go for the Shadow Ball here, and I do 37% to this, as he just gets off a Rapid Spin, breaking my Sash, which is really unfortunate. But now I can double into my Ferroseed, predicting the Tangrowth to possibly come in, and I can get up my Rocks, as he just goes into Nidoqueen, and I'm like, oh, that's actually very good. So here he goes for the Stealth Rock, I go for the Spike, and this is where I make one of the stupidest plays of, like, my entire competitive career. He goes for Ice Beam, and I decide to go for the fucking Bullet Seed. Now, okay, let me just talk about that. So the reason I clicked the Bullet Seed right there is because I expected the Starmie to come in and try to set up, I expected the Starmie to come in and try to get rid of the hazards, because at this range it does live all the hazards, and it can continue to go. However, he just fucking stays in, so now his Starmie can come back in, get rid of all these hazards that I spent so much time trying to set up, and now I don't have my Ferroseed, now I just don't have, like, anything. And, like, when I was playing the battle, I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but looking back on this, this was absolutely awful. I really needed those spikes up, but I just didn't get them up. So I wish here, I don't know. So wish here, I just protect here because the sludge wave, I did a calc, it could have killed me from that range. Didn't want to risk that. No reason to. So I go into my Crobat, which is my designated Altaria counter. If he does have if he's a DD set. If he has Ice Beam, it's like whatever. Here I go for the Whirlwind, so now the Nidoqueen's dead. Unless he does spin with the, what's it called? I go for the taunt here on his Scabalion because I don't want him to set up. He goes for Iron Head. That does so much. I'm really bulky. So that pretty much confirms that he's banded or something along those lines. Maybe Metal Plate. Is it Metal Plate? Is it Iron Plate? I think it's Iron Plate. But yeah, the Iron Head is going to continuously do just so much damage. And here I get to a point where I just Whirlwind it out, and the Cresselia does come in. So what's going to happen here is I go for my Roost to see if he does a lot of damage to me, and he does. Because it was worth a try, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I Poison Fang here, and the Cresselia is going to get badly poisoned because it is a 50-50 chance with that attack. So I bring in my Heatran. I'm a Magma Storm Trapper, and this is where I'm gonna get kind of like pissed because look, he lives with his Starmie, which I'm pretty sure if I got up that next layer of spikes, he would not have lived. Actually, looking at it, I think he might have lived. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Either way, not getting the spike up was pretty big. Cause wait a sec. All right, I'm just kind of realizing things in this battle. So the spike, I'll check how much it does after the battle. I think I checked once, then I just forgot. But yeah, it's whatever. So at this point, I just go into my Gliscor because I know that he's probably not Ice Beam because he would have probably gone for it on my Crobat. Maybe not. Who knows? So here I reveal that I am a double dancing Gliscor, or at least an agility Gliscor. Now, Heatran is going to come in here because I can Magma Sword type it. He reveals to be Resto Chesto, so I'm assuming that he's probably Calm Mind with 2 attacks and then rest. So here I just sack my Heatran, okay? Let's go into the Altaria. So now this is the opportunity for me to set up with my Gliscor. Yes, okay. So the awesome thing is, look at his team. This matchup, my coverage of Earthquake and X-Scissor, it absolutely destroys his team at +2. Look, see, I brought that exact coverage. Look, Earthquake, X-Scissor. X-Scissor is a great move versus his team. It takes on the Tangrowth, takes on the Cresselia, can take on the Starmie, even if it needs to. Then it's just a really, really good move versus the team. But you know, I'm just Sword Dancing here. I'm like, yes, this is gonna be great. Oh, wait a second. I didn't bring the X-Scissor. I brought fucking Aerial Ace because I'm an absolutely dumbass, slut-ass bitch. Okay, so Aerial Ace comes out here, and this is basically where I am fucking kicking myself in the head. Because last week, I think it was last week, I had this really cocky feeling that we were definitely going to make playoffs. And if I got, like, this, if like, that did not fucking happen right there, what just happened. If I had the X-Scissor on this Pokemon, I clean swept the rest of his team. No doubt about that. But I didn't run X-Scissor because I am absolutely so dumb. I don't know what to say. So here I just make an attempt to pull it back. What I do is I go for the Calm Mind, hoping that he might stay in or something, but he doesn't. So I just go into my Vaporeon and... No, I have to click this dumbass shit. Yeah, like even someone says in the chat, no X-Scissor. Damn, yeah, I should have fucking... Whatever. I really should have clicked. I really should have had X-Scissor. And it didn't help that people were giving me shit in the chat, but like, I can take that, but like, I don't know. This was really frustrating. Yeah, like, no, because I feel like Chris did so... He did well, but it was like, I don't know, I've had a really bad season, and I thought that maybe I'd be able to make playoffs, and now, I don't want to get too into this, but getting playoffs comes down to the battle of the Toronto Staraptors, the Toronto Luxrays, and the Adelaide Zydingos. And the Toronto Staraptors need to win, or the Adelaide Zydingos need to only win 1-0. And that is way too much to ask for. I have confidence that the Luxrays can win the battle. because they did win last time. But other than that, like, I don't know. It's all just really horrible. Did he reveal the facade Heal Bell Altaria yet? Yeah, that was kind of funny. But yeah, I go for Psychic here. And now I know he's gonna switch out, so I go for the Psychic again. And I knew it was coming next. I knew it was coming next. I don't go for Psychic again. I go for Calm Mind. I was predicting the switch out, but like, and like, you're probably like, oh yeah, but I knew this was definitely not gonna work. Because you guys are gonna see he snacks the Starmie, goes into the Cobalion, and then he has the Quick Attack. Yeah, like it wasn't that hard to expect for me. If he didn't, I would have definitely probably won this game. Um, which would have been absolutely crazy, freaking monstrous. Yeah, that would have been nuts. So yeah, now I'm just gonna lose the Altaria. I don't play this game anymore. And Facade's gonna keep coming out. Yeah. All right. So now Halu is going to guarantee to make playoffs because I'm just gonna say right now, his opponent decided to forfeit to him next week, which removes that equation from my playoff race, which is pretty great. Yeah, and also, I don't like having to rely on people for battles. Granted, this has been a rough season. I've had 3 pretty devastating losses that I really just played awfully, and then 2 1-0 losses. To great players, but I don't know. Um, if I don't make playoffs, it's kind of a learning lesson for me, I guess. Uh, just about like, I don't know, not expecting things too soon. Because currently we are 7-4. Then we got the forfeit win, so we're 7-5. That's our season ending. But we're +5. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Thank you guys for watching. If we do make playoffs, I'll keep you updated. That'd be great. But yeah, no guarantee. Anyways, see you guys later.